motion. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, to him, baby girl, I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Ready. 60 Vikings.
Sanders now to the air right away. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Savion Williams there. And it'll bring up second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go!
Now, Shedeur. Now, here comes the screen to Sampson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
Catch is made. That is Williams. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, 49ers.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line-of-scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, it's Jake Moody time for the Niners. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. And he pulled it left. No good. And this will stay a scoreless game.
Well, no excuses here, Mike. This is pretty clear. He just flat out pulled it and winds up missing it wide left.
Ready, set. Here we go, set.
On play action, Shedeur under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Blocking 18.
They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A 2-yard loss.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
Over the middle and caught by Judy. He'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down.
It's
Going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line.
Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The motion man here is Mitchell. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
That is a big gain for the 49ers. It's a gain of 43 yards. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Purdy. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time by talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and I saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That is caught, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2, as they will see what they can do with this third and goal. McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. This is brought in downfield by Judy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big play for the Browns. 31 yards. Now Shador on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 2nd down here, Sanders. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
Again, it's Sanders. Headed left, buying time. Taking off. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
I think of all the things he does so well, Mike, it's his ability to extend plays as a runner that probably isn't talked about enough. I mean, he is a sneaky athlete whenever he has to turn to his legs, and if you don't account for him, he's more than capable of making you pay.
To the 5-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up.
Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And he's in. Jamari Brown. Touchdown, Brown. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll manage to get to the 33. Adrian Taylor-Demerson on the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 17 yards that time to number 17. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they'll take this down inside with 35. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. From the gun, it's Purdy. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A grab there for Wilson, his first of the game, and gives his team a first down. Purdy going to put it up again. This one's caught at the 4. For the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. It is brought in the end zone. And Mitchell, touchdown San Francisco.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
On is Moody to add the extra point. And he missed the extra point. No good on the try. And this one stays a 7-point game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Escaping to his left. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Second down, they need 3. From the gun, it's Sanders. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready, break. Warriors 70. Here we go, here we go. Top 60, top 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Sanders. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Nick Bosa in for the sack. And that's a Baker's dozen. 13 for the year. Sanders will throw it. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
70 Lions. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now Sanders on third and long. Along the sideline, Williams pulls it in.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
He'll try to throw for it with Sanders. This was incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. First and 10 now from the 36. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Now a deep ball from Mitchell. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here back to the 6. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. Yeah. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
That's out quickly to Mitchell. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Beats the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's into the end zone. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Moody now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the 49ers will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 6. Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Second and 10.
Get it. Huh, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To throw is Sanders. Well, being taken in by Sampson. And will be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get an even 20 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now Shedeur on first down. This throw left is complete with Jeudy. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry. Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing again is Sanders. He finds Jeudy on that one. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Right back to Jeudy. He's got it again. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
To throw again is Sanders. Moving outside the pocket. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll go play action. Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there. Works through his progression. Move on to the next play and just throw that ball away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Carson Schlesinger working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Third and long. Here's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down? From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that was a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Big slash into the hands of Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Kittle is the man in motion. Purdy on 1st down. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
They put Wilson in motion. On 2nd down, Purdy. High-handed defender drift all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing again is Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the 49ers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. He's got the rookie third-round pick, Harold Fannin. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38.
Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Cleveland.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80. Go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Again, it's Sanders. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Cleveland Browns. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Sanders going to throw again. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on second and 4.
At the 49ers' 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Shador. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
From the set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for second down and 4. 39 Purdy works out of the pistol. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Get set. Right around set. Yellow.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the second round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a...
Oh, big hole left side. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
On the return, here's James. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he will be taken down. You'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Get set.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.